Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 4. Okay, you're doing really well. Keep hanging in there. The learning intention today is here. We want to sketch linear graphs using coordinates of 2 points. And we want to be able to state the equation of vertical and horizontal lines. So first of all, let's just revise how to fill in table of values. So this should be done in your workbook. So do the questions and then, or pause the video, do the questions and check. So x is the top row and 3x is the bottom row. So each of the top numbers needs to be times by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. And you should notice here that we're going up by 3 every time. And it's not a coincidence, so that number there is a 3. Here, x on top again, the rule changes to x plus 3. So this time we're adding 3 to the top numbers. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 4 plus 3 is 7. So here, as we go from 4 to 5, we're just adding 1, and you can see here that x could be written as 1x. 28, we have 2x plus 1, so double 1 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 2s are 4, plus 1 is 5, 3 3s are 9, plus 1 is, 2 3s are 6, plus 1 is 7, 4 2s are 8, plus 1 is 9, and these numbers are going up by 2, and we have 2 here. So that's what we're expecting. So this one we go from 2 to 5, so it goes up by 3. So this will go up by 3, and this will go up by 3. Okay, and we can check our work. We need to times by 3 and take away 1. 3 1s are 3, take away 1 is 2. 2 3s are 6, take away 1 is 5. 3 times 3 is 9, take away 1 is 8. 4 3s are 12, take away 1 is 11. So the reason that I've been saying, this goes up by 2 is so that we can predict when we don't actually have the rule. This rule, the x part, isn't always given to us. So you can see here that it's going up by 4. So this will go up by 4 as well. So that'll be 9. This will go up by 4, so it'll be 13. So to work out the actual rule, we're going up by 4, so we'll have 4x. And then we need to take away something. So 4 1s are 4, so we need to take away 3. So that would be the actual rule for this table. 4 3s are 12, take away 3 is 9. 4 4s are 16, take away 3 is 13. So sometimes you actually have to work out the numbers when the rule's not given to you. So your table should look like this. And hopefully that'll help with today's work. So the examples for your notes book. Example 5. Construct a table of values for the lines below and construct a graph. So first of all, let's look at x equals 3. So x is on top and we always get 3. So 0, 1 for our y. So any number, 3 is always going to be on top. Doesn't matter what's on the bottom of our table. So when we graph that, if this is x equals 3, it's going to give us a whole bunch of dots like this. So it's actually going to be a vertical line. And if x equals minus 1, we'll also get a line down here at minus 1. It'll look like this. This is our minus 1, this is the green, this is x equals 3. So x equals, give us those vertical lines. And remember, the gradient for vertical lines can't be worked out. It's what we call undefined. Example 6, what happens when y equals 2? So the bottom numbers are always 2. For this one, y equals 2, we get that. Y equals minus 3, we get minus 3 down the bottom of our table of values. So we get horizontal lines. So this is y equals 2. And this is y equals minus 3. So example 7, state the equation of the x-axis. So the x-axis is this one. Okay, so it's a horizontal line and it goes through 0. So we get y equals 0. Horizontal and y equals 0 for the x-axis. For the y-axis, which is the vertical lines, we must get x equals something. And it goes through 0 as well. So x equals 0. Example 8, draw the graph of y equals 3 minus x. So you can see the colours match up. 3 minus x looks like this one. So you could do a table of values. I'm actually going to show you in GeoGebra in video 2 how this works. It's better in GeoGebra. You can do the table of values though. 2 points should be enough. X plus 1 over 2 is this blue one. This one here. So I'll draw arrows to them. That's that one. This is that one. X plus y equals 5 is this green one. And you can draw these in GeoGebra as well. So do that before I do it in video 2. X minus y equals 2 is this one. And the red one's last, which is here. So yeah, do all of these in GeoGebra. Example 9, which line below does the point 2, 1 lie? So we've got all of these options. And you can see that with the blue line, this point 2, 1 is on that line. So graphically, it's pretty easy to see. Algebraically, what we do is x equals 2. So this is our x value. This is our y value. So where we see y, we put in 1. Where we see x, we put in 2. And see if this is true. Is 3 minus 2 equal to 1? Yes, it is. So it lies on that line. Is it true for part B? So does 1 equal 2 plus 1 over 2? So 3 over 2 doesn't equal 1, so that's not right. So you can see the working that I've done here. X is 2, so does 2 plus 1 equal 5? No. This means not equal to, by the way. symbol like this means not equal to. So 2 take away 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, not equal to 2. 2/3 times 2 doesn't equal 1. So they're not equal. So you can see down here, that's I've got these symbols. So the point lies on that line. Example 10, which lines below have the same gradient and are parallel? So again, do these ones in GeoGebra and you'll see. So the number in front of the x, which in this case is -1, tells us the gradient. So these two are parallel, same colors, they're parallel, and you can see they're the same distance apart all the way through. That's what parallel means, same distance apart. The green ones are also parallel because they have 2 in front of the x. And they are the same distance apart. So that's the quick way to tell. Do they have the same number in front of the x? When it's in this form, okay, it's a little bit different when they're not in this form. This is the gradient form. These are more graphs that I want you to do in GeoGebra to demonstrate your understanding. And I'll do these in the video using GeoGebra. Reflect on the learning. Again, we've got convince a friend. So use digital technologies, so GeoGebra, to compare the graphs of a variety of straight lines with their respective gradients and establish the condition for lines to be parallel. Okay, and look for similarities and differences in their equations. Okay, good luck. Make sure you do the GeoGebra work.